G'day, I'm Guy Emu, and today some brand new Sonic news happened. Not very long after my last video about the subject, and it's a lot. It's surprisingly a lot. It's more than I anticipated, and it actually contradicts a lot of the points that I made in the last ones. Like I said in the last video, I mentioned, oh, there's no other projects in the pipeline. Why would Roger stick around? He's focusing on his brand and not just focusing on his role library. But here we've discovered, just recently, Netflix announced that there is a new Sonic the Hedgehog animated series in the works at Netflix. This is awesome. Because Netflix makes really good video game TV shows. Like they did Castlevania. I think they did Mega Man. Carmen Electra. Wait, not Carmen Electra. Carmen Sandiego. That's the thing. Which is based on like an old, really old video game franchise. I think it was made by the same guy that made Prince of Persia. Yeah, I thought this was really cool news. I love, the external media. I like stuff that isn't made by Sonic Team, because the Sonic Team stuff is always terrible. And Netflix actually do care about the quality of their video game TV shows, because, video game media gets such a bad rep in this industry. But here it says Sonic the Hedgehog is heading to Netflix with a new 3D animated series called Sonic Prime. They announced it on Twitter, and Sonic will make his debut streaming in 2022. By the sounds of that date, it sounds like they haven't really started like full production yet, because the general like development cycle for like a TV show, especially an animated TV show, is about 6 to 10 months. So the fact that it's not even like it's coming out next year and it's only the beginning of 2021, it's probably most likely not even in full production yet. Rings check, sneakers check, speed Sonic. Netflix said in a now deleted tweet, Sega's legendary video game icon Sonic the Hedgehog races onto Netflix in a new 3D animated series from Sega, Wild Brain HQ, and Man of Action, premiering in 2022. I don't know who Wild Brain are, but Man of Action are very experienced studio. They did the most recent Mega Man, but they've got Ben 10 under their belt, the Marvel shows on Disney, Generator Rex. Well, those are the ones I can take off the top of my head. Yeah, Wild Brain did Carmen Sandiego and the Snoopy Show on Apple TV. Man of Action is known for his work on Ben 10 and Marvel's Avengers and Mega Man Fully Charged. So yeah, they have like really experienced studios on this. Studios who actually know about licensed stuff, know about video game franchises and translating that to TV, and actually being successful with it, which is really good. It's really good. Man of Action aren't particularly great in my book. They're experienced, but in terms of their writing team, not good at all. Like, Ben 10 was good at the beginning, and then it got progressively worse, especially during the Ultimate Alien period. The Marvel's Avengers stuff on Disney is just fucking hot garbage. It's just terrible storytelling, disrespectful to the source material. Man of Action, in my book, aren't, the best choice, but they have a lot of experience, and since it's coming to Netflix, I'm sure Netflix would have some sort of creative control and say like, hey, make sure this isn't hot garbage like your old stuff. Netflix has found success bringing game properties to its service, namely the original series like Castlevania. Animated content based on The Witcher and Magic Gathering is also in development. I actually haven't heard of that animated show based on The Witcher. I hope that it's, a spin-off. It's most likely it's a spin-off. I'm sure they'd like to keep doing the live action stuff with Henry Cavill. Sonic himself found success earlier this year. Yes, that was this year. What? I mean, within this year, I guess. And here's the update. This is the actual official tweet from Netflix. Netflix announced the title of its new Sonic the Hedgehog animated series, Sonic Prime. The 24-episode series is aimed at kids, families, and longtime fans. Good. 24 episodes is pretty doable for a 3D animated series. Netflix said in the news release, the fate of a strange new multiverse rests in Sonic's gloved hands. Sonic's adventure is about more than a race to save the universe. It's a journey of self-discovery and redemption. I'm pretty sure Sonic is pretty sure of himself, and I don't think he's done anything pretty terrible to require redeeming. But, you know, we'll see where this goes. This logo is pretty cool. It's like the classic Sonic logo, but it's like, it looks like cracked glass or shattered, some sort of shattered gold material. And Prime in this kind of motion blur after image sort of go on this subtitle. It looks like a good Sonic video game logo, except it's for a TV show. And yeah, this is cool and all, but that's not all of the news. It's there's some more stuff that I was not expecting. A lot of the voice actors for the games and even the Sonic movie aren't coming to reprise their roles in this show. Here, Colleen O'Shaughnessy is not voicing Tails in Sonic Prime. This is Tails Channel's official website. Here it says, "Are you going to voice Tails on Sonic Prime?" No, I'm not. I'm sorry to say I'm not. Though she is projected to continue voicing Tails in the mainline games and in the movie, hopefully. But yeah, that came as a shock to me, because I thought they would just get like the original voice actors. But since this is Netflix we're talking about, we're probably not even going to get any of the same voice actors, because Netflix love having their own in-house recording studios, their own cast and crew. So it's most likely that they're going to recast everybody. Cindy Robinson, the voice actress for Amy Rose, also is not returning. Here it says, this person asked Cindy, are you still part of the cast? It looks like everyone is leaving. She says, it's true, I'm loading out with my brilliant compadres. Yeah, so she's leaving too. She says, you know, thank you, it's been an honor. You know, thank you for your work, Cindy. All leaving Sonic. Well, two of them are leaving Sonic, and one of them is not even going to be in this brand new TV show. And here, there is a lot of speculation about whether Mike Pollock will return as Eggman. He's played Eggman since 2003, since Sonic X. He's been voicing Eggman since Sonic X, and killing it ever since, by the way. In my mind, the Eggman voice of Eggman. But here, you know, this person brings up like, oh, you know, it's uncertain whether Mike Pollock will keep voicing Eggman, and we've got a bunch of people talking about, like Uncle Al. Here it says, and then he says, this person says, Mike, can you promise me you'll survive? I'm not Gainer, but I am a working actor. But yeah, he's replied a few times, like, hasn't he much confirmed he's returning? And then Mike says, not from what I've seen. Must have misread your tweet. Sorry, happens all the time. Thanks. Well, we know he's going to voice Sonic Prime, so I don't think he will. And Mike's like, we do? Nothing on his Twitter has confirmed or denied that he's going to return as Eggman. There's just at this point, it's just speculation. It's just rumors and he said, she said. But even Mike himself doesn't even know it at this point, or he's under NDA, of whether he's going to be reprising his role. Sonic Prime, it sounds cool, but most of the talent associated with Sonic is either not returning or is just completely in the air and no one knows what's happening. To me, it's just this huge, like, what's going on? Like, I'd like to know what's happening, because it seems like with the time that Netflix has announced Sonic Prime to the point where it's going to come out, and now we've got all this, like, because like the voice actors are very synonymous with the franchise and with the characters, and to have this much like uncertainty around it sounds to me like they've really prematurely announced this. And like in that Polygon article, they said that that initial tweet was deleted. So it's possible that they announced it prematurely. All this speculation and dialogue happened over this announcement, and then they came out with the official announcement just to get ahead of the rumor bin. It sounds like to me that they haven't really gotten this show into full production yet. They've just announced it. They know what they're gonna do with it. They know who's making it, but they don't know who's voicing it. I would say that they haven't even cast who's voicing who yet. It sounds like to me that the initial voice actors haven't even gotten the call from Netflix yet. But yeah, this is a really strange time for Sonic. We don't know what's going on with the video games. We don't know what's going on with the TV show. We don't know what's going on with the voice actors. Yeah, we're just in this like perpetual cycle of uncertainty with Sonic in recent years. And so I would say that, you know, it's interesting time for Sonic, but I wouldn't say get excited, because the movie sequel could be bad, the TV series could be bad, the next Sonic game could be bad, and Netflix have known to fuck things up, as well as Man of Action, and we can just like confirm at this point that Sonic team still don't give a shit about Sonic, and they're probably still fumbling around in their office trying to figure out what they're gonna do with it. But yeah, at this point, yeah, my perceptions of the Sonic franchise have changed as a result of this news. Like in the previous video, I said like, oh, you know, I see a bright future for Sonic, but now I'm like, I've got no fucking clue what's happening. And I'm sure that's the same reaction a lot of people are getting. Anyways, thanks for watching. If you liked it, like it. If you want to see more, subscribe. And if you want to see the channel grow, share it. And I'll see you next time. See ya.